There's so many things that I think people take for granted, and there's so many things that people don't do because they think it doesn't matter, but it does, like little things, just acts of good intention. My name is Maile Elizabeth Itakura Putt. I'm currently a floater at Whole Foods Market Kahala and also their time ambassador, which is team member involvement means excellence. Growing up here on Oahu, in Hawaii, was very beautiful. I was raised by my grandmother and my parents, and my grandmother was my soulmate from the day I was born. I think that she really is most of my childhood and who I am today because of what she's instilled in me. Unfortunately, I knew that she wasn't going to be here forever, so I wanted to soak up every single second I could of being with her. My friends were getting married and having kids, and my life was tutti and going to the doctor, and I was totally fine with it. To have been able to do all the things that she did for me, you know, growing up, to be able to make the last few years of her life enjoyable. After I lost her, there was no joy in anything. Until one day, Tuti slapped me inside the head and said, I didn't raise you to treat yourself like this. I didn't raise you to be like this. Kolo, you're so cute. I'm hoping to be able to take what I was exposed to and encourage and share it with others so that they can have similar experiences.
Where in India are you going to be?
Kind of in a few different places. I was planning on actually doing a trip, and then I was talking to my friends, trying to get them to do another one with me because, you know, it'd be good to go with someone, you know. And then they're like, you know, Whole Foods has that, right? I immediately jumped on it.
There you go. My daughter's going to India.
I'm really, really looking forward to meeting these individuals and
I love your adventurous spirit.
growing personal relationships with them, you know, getting to know what their daily life is like and the challenges that they're faced with and what we can do to help. If there's a problem, you find an answer, you know, and when you can come up with an answer and make a difference, that's amazing. I enjoy doing volunteer things. I've had since I was little. Exposure just creates so much awareness that makes you think differently. It gives you different perspectives, and it can change the way that you treat people, the way that you treat the land, the way that you eat and take care of yourself, the way that you love people. Being able to see that in other cultures is incredible, you know? And it gives us an idea of what we take for granted every day. Namaste.
Namaste.
Mera naam Maile hai.
Maile.
We're very excited to be here to help you and your family.
She's saying that she's happy that you are helping her out in this, making this taka for her. So now she's very positive that she's going to get all the other facilities soon.
To be able to get my foot out there and my hands dirty and, you know, give and take back everything that I can, it's very fulfilling to me. As this trip goes on, it makes me feel like so much closer to my grandma because seeing these children grow up the way she did and these girls grew up the way that she did, just because she grew up in a time, in a culture where women weren't treated equal And she was deprived of so many things because of her ethnicity and her gender.
Papá lo torcha.
Dos.
Mami lo torcha.
This generation, these girls, are gonna have the hardest time dealing with all these challenges that they're breaking through, and they're just gonna be hitting bump after bump after bump. But they have to just remember that they're paving the way for their children and their children's children, just like Tuti did for me. This trip is definitely an eye-opener in me getting to know myself and what I really care about in life. There's a few things in life I feel people will never regret. Spending time with your family, being nice to people, helping people. It forces you to appreciate and be grateful for it. And in traveling and doing one of these trips, you get to do all of that. It's something that it's guaranteed you're gonna feel good about. Who says, oh, went to do this volunteer work and now it was so junk, I wish I didn't do it. You know, no, people don't say that. They say it changed my life, because it really does.